You splash hot soup on your hand, and the next 10 minutes matter more than most people realize. Historical CDC data found an estimated 51,700 emergency department visits for non-fatal scald burns among adults 65 and older. Over a 6-year period, the trouble is, burns are not just common, they are commonly mishandled. People reach for butter, toothpaste, oil, or ice because it feels like doing something fast. But those first choices can trap heat, irritate damaged skin, or even add more injury. If you are in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, this matters even more. Skin tends to get thinner and more fragile with age. Healing can be slower. A burn that looks small at first can deepen over the next 24 to 48 hours. That is especially true when the skin is already more delicate, or when pain is dulled by neuropathy, poor circulation, or just slower reaction time. And this is why a minor burn is not always minor in real life. A sore blister on your hand can mean trouble buttoning a shirt, gripping a cane, opening a jar, cooking dinner, sleeping well, or helping your spouse with daily tasks. A burn on the foot can change how you walk. A burn over a joint can make movement stiff and painful. Even a short run-in with steam or a hot pan can steal a week of comfort and independence if it is handled the wrong way. Older adults also sometimes underreact to burns. If sensation is reduced, the area may not hurt as much as it should. If vision is not great, blistering or color change may be missed. If arthritis makes it hard to turn the hand or inspect the leg, a deeper burn can hide in plain sight. And some burns keep damaging tissue a little longer than people think, because heat stays trapped in the skin after contact ends. So if a burn does not look terrible right away, do not assume it is harmless. If over the next several hours it becomes more pale, leathery, numb, or more swollen, it may be deeper than you first thought. The good news is that the right first response is simple, fast, and mostly free. No miracle cream, no fancy device, no kitchen remedy, just a short sequence that helps stop the damage before it spreads deeper. First, stop the burning. Move away from the heat source. Put down the hot pan. Step back from the steam. If clothing is hot but not stuck, get it away from the area. If clothing is stuck to the burn, do not peel it off. Second, cool the burn with cool running water. This is the step people skip, shorten, or replace with bad advice. Heat keeps injuring tissue even after the contact stops. Cooling helps remove that leftover heat and may limit how much damage continues underneath the surface. Run cool water over the area for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Many burn guidelines recommend as long as 20 minutes if you start early and can do it safely without making the whole person chilled. Cool water is what you want, not ice and not ice water. Ice can cause extra cold injury and make tissue damage worse. Third, remove rings, watches, bracelets, or anything tight near the burn as early as possible. Swelling can start quickly. A ring that slips off easily now may become a serious problem an hour from now. Fourth, after cooling, cover the area loosely with a clean cloth or non-stick gauze. Loosely is important. You are protecting the skin, not squeezing it. Tight wrapping can increase discomfort and make swelling harder to manage. Fifth, leave blisters alone. Do not pop them yourself. A blister is not pretty, but it is part of the skin's natural protection. Breaking it open raises the risk of infection and can slow healing. Now let me say clearly what not to do, because these mistakes are everywhere. Do not put butter on a burn. Do not put cooking oil on it. Do not smear on toothpaste. Do not apply egg white. Do not put lotion or cream on it before you have cooled it. And do not use ice or ice water. Greasy products can trap heat, Toothpaste and similar products can irritate the tissue and contaminate the wound. Ice can add another layer of damage. There is also a point where home care stops being the right plan. Get medical care promptly if the burn is larger than about 3 inches. If it is on the face, hands, feet, genitals, buttocks, or over a major joint, or if it goes all the way around a finger, arm, leg, or the chest. Seek help if the skin looks white, brown, charred, leathery, or numb. Get care if there is significant blistering, severe pain, or if the cause was electricity or chemicals. If there is soot around the mouth or nose, hoarseness, coughing, or trouble breathing after a fire or smoke exposure, treat that as urgent. And if you are older and also living with diabetes, poor circulation, immune problems, or general frailty, use a lower threshold for calling your doctor even when the burn seems modest. Now, where does food fit in? Not in the first 10 minutes. There is no food-based treatment that replaces correct first aid, and there is no kitchen food that belongs on the burn itself. But over the next several days, food can help support healing, especially if appetite has been poor or protein intake is low. Your skin repairs itself with raw materials. Protein matters most here. Wound repair needs amino acids to rebuild skin, enzymes, and immune proteins. A practical food first target often used in older adults is around 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. That is not a strict burn rule, but it is a useful target during healing. Easy options include eggs, plain Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, salmon, sardines, chicken breast, turkey, tofu, lentils, and beans. A simple breakfast could be 3 eggs with Greek yogurt. Lunch might be lentil soup with cottage cheese. Dinner could be salmon or chicken with vegetables. Vitamin C-rich foods help too, because vitamin C is needed to build collagen, the structural scaffolding that helps skin repair. It also works as an antioxidant. During healing, aim for 1 to 2 servings a day of foods like red bell peppers, kiwi, oranges, strawberries, broccoli, or Brussels sprouts. That could be 1 medium kiwi, half a red bell pepper, 1 orange, or 1 cup of strawberries. Zinc supports cell division, protein synthesis, immune defense, and skin repair. You do not need a complicated supplement plan to start with this. Just try to include 1 zinc-rich food daily while healing. Good choices include oysters, beef, pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, cashews, and fortified cereal. A useful example would be 3 ounces of beef, 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, or 1 cup of chickpeas. Vitamin A and carotenoid-rich foods also support the regrowth of surface skin. Think sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, kale, and eggs. These are easy foods to add without changing your whole routine. A baked sweet potato with dinner or spinach folded into eggs is enough to move in the right direction. Do not forget hydration. Healing tissue does better when the body is well hydrated. Water is the simplest choice. Milk, broth-based soup, watermelon, and cucumber can help too. This is not a magic cure, but dehydration can make recovery feel harder than it needs to. A few things are worth dialing back while healing. Heavy alcohol use can worsen judgment at the time of injury and may work against good hydration in recovery. Very low protein eating is not your friend here. And highly restrictive dieting is a poor idea when the body is trying to repair tissue. As for pills, keep it simple. For a small minor burn, supplements are usually not the main treatment. Food first makes more sense. If appetite is poor, a protein shake or a basic multivitamin may be reasonable, but there is no need to turn a small kitchen burn into a supplement shopping trip. The main thing to remember is this. A minor burn is one of those moments where simple habits beat home remedies. Stop the burning, Cool it with running water. Remove tight items early. Cover it loosely. Leave blisters alone. And get help, sooner rather than later, if the burn is large, deep, badly placed, or just does not seem right. This week, set up a small burn kit at home with non-stick gauze, a clean cloth, and tape. Check your kitchen lighting. Turn pot handles inward. Let microwaved food stand before lifting it. And if you use a heating pad, never leave it on numb skin or fall asleep with it. You do not need panic, and you do not need folk remedies. You need a calm first 10 minutes and a body well fed to heal. That is how you keep a small burn from becoming a bigger problem.